Give us back so we get the fuck out.
Look, you don't even understand. I know that when these homeless shelters are asking you to donate your money, they put on a damn good show. But the truth is this. The relationship between homeless men and the shelter's overseers is wildly abusive. When they're courting investors, the face of the company is Caucasian as hell. So professional and friendly and devoted to helping the homeless, if only you would give. And who the hell are all these smiling, caring professionals in these little ads and documentaries? All we ever get to talk to is thugs, thieves, and bullies. You're always under the threat of being kicked out into the cold anytime you dare fail to completely kiss their asses. Then the shelter brings forth its most complacent, moronic ass kissers from their programs to shuck and jive like Bojangles and Chicken George, to give credit for everything good in their lives to God and the shelter. And if they had one shred of self-esteem and dignity, they turn to the visitors and say, "Don't give these people your money."
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay, I thought you weren't done. Missing some things out of my bag, some really important things, some data that I had on free 256 gig flash drives. I keep them in certain specific places in my bag. This is really important information.
But nobody knew but you.
Nobody knew what but me.
Where they were. Did you show somebody where they were? That's all that's missing is those? Now, I'm not trying to make light of it, but
No, well, excuse me, I'm sorry. Time out. Don't.
no, I'm not going to embarrass you or nothing. Please, I won't do that to you.
You can't embarrass me. Yeah, all right, thank you.
Okay.
So, I don't do drugs.
Yes, sir.
All right, I don't smoke cigarettes. And I don't drink alcohol.
Yes, sir.
All right. So I got all my brain cells.
Yes, sir.
All right. I make a habit of putting things in certain places, so I know where things are all the time. All right. If I tell you something's missing out my bag, it's missing out my bag.
Yes, sir.
So I don't know what their motive is.
Yes.
It could just be that they're 256. Hold on, they're 256 gigabyte drives. So you look at them, you know they're worth something. They're missing out my bag. Forget whatever the motive may have been. They're missing out my bag. All three of them. Okay. So is there an incident report or something that I can do about? Thank you.
You got them over here, the incident report. Make sure you get them one. You write it down and everything and stuff like that.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Oh, no, anytime. I didn't mean to go there with you. I just want you to sign the incident report. But trust me, go through everything in your bag.
I've been through it.
The reason I'm telling you this because yesterday, a guy came to me and said he was missing his laptop.
Okay.
No, I'm serious. And he haphazardly just feel around and said he was missing it.
Okay.
By the end of his little feeling around, he found it. He didn't say I'm sorry. He didn't say, you know what, So I'm just asking. Just make sure that you go through the whole thing, and it's just all the nits and cranny is done. He's gonna fill it out.
Okay.
But make sure you go through all the nits and cranny.
I keep one here in this space right here, this little pocket here.
Yeah.
I keep one in here and this little pocket here, and I keep one right here in this pocket
All of them
on the
are gone?
right side.
And all of them are gone.
All of them are gone, and I've been sitting here for about half an hour, 45 minutes, digging through this bag. So I'm not just gonna haphazardly.
No.
Yeah.
I trust you.
That's the reason why someone come to you, because he has been looking for a while.
That's okay, but just fill it out. Ray, you can get him one. He's in the office and stuff. And make sure you get his name and number and stuff, and your name, put it on there, the time. It was there yesterday though.
It's there every day. I don't.
Every day.
Here's the thing.
Where's his bag at? Where you put his bag?
I only pull them.
No one goes in there and do this.
I only.
I need that,
I trust you, man. He gonna fill it out for you.
you gotta open up the,
You ain't got none.
Close the door. I don't,
Alright.
Rob, bring it back in.
I don't. That's the thing. I don't know what happened. I don't take when I go through
It's
my.
fine. We're just gonna say that it happened last night / today.
Yeah, but I don't know that. So hear me out. I keep them in there.
Yeah.
I don't take them out every
When's
day.
the last time you knew they were there?
I saw them there. No, okay, I did see them. Yeah. No, I saw them there the night before last.
So we're just gonna keep writing the way we read it.
I saw them there the night before last.
There we go. So now this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go make copies of this. I'm gonna put this in everybody's mailbox, and the top dog is gonna see this. And what he's gonna do most likely is he's gonna follow up on it because it's
not a whole lot more I can ask.
no, because if it's important things like that, he follows up on it.
Thanks a lot.
Yep. There we go. Now see what? Or is this somebody back there?
10 o'clock. And you gonna be with me?
So, can I get a copy of that report that was made a couple days ago?
He's the one that we wrote the report because 3 of his flash drives got stolen out of his bag, and he told us to write that report. He wants a copy.
Oh yeah, he's talking about it. 3 of his what?
You gave it to Ray, right?
3 of his what?
I didn't give it to anybody. In fact, in retrospect, I didn't write or sign anything. So technically, I didn't really do a report. He did the report. I signed nothing.
I did it right in front of him. I said everything I said, and I told him what I was gonna do with it too.
Yeah,
I haven't gotten it yet.
it's kind of unofficial if I'm not signing anything, though.
You want to share with me? No, you don't. You're not surprised. You want to share with me? Hold on for a second, right?
Sure. Thank you.
Hey, Ron. Do me a favor.
Yes, sir.
I need information pertaining to his situation. He told me about it.
Yeah.
I told him to write a report.
Yes, we did.
I don't have it yet. I don't know if any other chaplains have it yet.
I put one in your mailbox. I put one in Mike's mailbox. I put one in Harvey's mailbox. I put one in Jeremy's mailbox. I put one in Sanchez's mailbox. I left one on the computer saved up.
Since you don't have it yet, how about you give me the paper and I'll fill it out? And I'll give it to you directly because I'm going to be perfectly honest. As long as I don't write anything and I don't sign anything, this is technically his report. And that's ineffective.
Have a good day. When I told you to write it. I trust you, man. He gonna fill it out for you. Exactly. I mean, we're gonna leave it just like that. My last words to you. I trust you, man. He gonna fill it out for you. Was for you to write it up. That's okay, but just fill it out. Ray, you can get him one. He's in the office and stuff. And make sure you get his name and number and stuff, and your name, put it on there, the time. Right for him. I don't even know why he's in it.
I don't know why he's in it either.
Yeah, I told you to write it up, so write it up for me.
It was never passed to me. So can I? Let me get a piece.
Remember, he needs a paper to write.
Thank you.
Wrote it up like I said.
No, I didn't write it up. I feel like I'm being handled right now. Again, I feel like I'm being handled. Anytime you tell me to write something up and someone else writes it up and I don't sign it, I'm being handled. Just calling a spade, that's all. I can't write it up until somebody hands me a paper.
Provide your own paper. How about that? That's all you have to do. If you want my paper, I give you a piece of paper, but I prefer you to use yours since you,
right, but
you want it.
Okay, but you have an official grievance process on an official grievance.
We don't. You want to see my grievance process, and you ain't gonna like it. Can you hand me one of them pieces of papers, please? One of these. Let me show my grievance process. And you can take this to you and your lawyer, and read the bottom.
To me and my lawyer, huh?
Oh no, I'm not trying to be facetious. I am not.
So, is there an incident report or something that I can do about? Thank you.
You got them over here, the incident report. Make sure you get them one. You write it down and everything and stuff like that.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Oh no, anytime.
The paper that you handed this gentleman to write up the report.
Listen, it said, I understand that Senator Breathitt is not responsible for lost or stolen items. Period. Please keep that. That's yours. You should have had one signed when you checked in. And we should have put your number here and there. And we should have cut it that and gave you that. If we didn't do that, our bad. But if your thing is in there with this sign, you acknowledge that at the bottom.
Right.
If you didn't look at that, please don't charge that to us.
All right, so this means anything of mine that gets stolen. So if I put my bag back there, my
Keep
whole
that right
bag
there.
gets,
Just
my
keep
whole
that right
bag
there.
gets
Just keep
missing,
that right there. That's what it
You're
says.
telling me that you guys aren't
We
responsible.
want you to be acknowledged that things happen around here, Sunday breakfast, and if it's lost or stolen, we're not responsible for it. That's why we have that.
I remember,
And you acknowledged it.
I remember the night before last when somebody's phone got stolen. Y'all brought people up, looked at the camera and everything. So can I please get the form that you gave this brother to fill out?
I didn't give him anything. Don't give him nothing. Don't give him nothing. Don't give him nothing. He get his own paper. He can fill it out. He knows how to fill it out. That's for personnel. I gave it to him from the beginning. But I
You didn't give it to me. You gave it to him.
Ray was right here, and I
You
said,
never
Ray,
handed me the paper. You handed it to this
I did
guy.
not hand in no paper to you. We're taking it to him.
So then how did he get it then?
I trust you, man. He gonna fill it out for you. He went back there like he was about to do.
So then if you gave it to me, then
I didn't give you anything.
thank you. That's what
I
I'm saying.
told you to write one up. It's okay, but just fill it out. Ray, you can get him one. He's in the office and stuff. And make sure you get his name and number and stuff, and your name, put it on there, the time. I trust you, man. He gonna fill it out for you. I didn't give you nothing.
Did you just say that you gave me the paper?
He just said the paper that I did use is only for us. That's why he's telling you to give your own paper. So that's why I wrote it up.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rude, brother. I don't want to talk to you about this anymore.
Listen,
Between
Hey,
me
look,
and
look,
them.
look,
That's
look.
fine.
Let him do what he gotta do and nothing. Don't bug us no more about this, okay? Please don't.
listen.
You wanna handle
I'm
it
trying
better,
to tell
handle
you,
it better you can.
Nobody
Don't bug
knew
us.
what was in your bag but
For
you.
real.
I'm not saying anybody knew it. You don't have to know. You don't have to know what's on it to take it. That's besides the point. That's besides the point. Okay, you don't. That's you again. That's beside the point.
Talk to yourself about that, and me and run with it.
That's besides the point. Y'all acting like y'all don't understand the point.
No, you act you
Like,
can't
excuse me,
understand.
hey, stop.
We're not
Stop.
responsible for your stuff.
Listen.
That's the point.
The point
Now
that
you
I'm
wanna be
saying
nasty,
is,
that's what
the
you.
point that I'm saying is, and I don't know how all these people keep getting involved in this. The point that I'm making is, you don't need to know what's on the hard drives, whether it's valuable to me. To know that the hard drives are valuable. Okay?
Did you take the whole bag?
The reason why I told him to come to you, because he has been looking for a while. He has been looking for a while.
And all of them are gone.
All of them are gone, and I've been sitting here for about half an hour, 45 minutes, digging through this bag. So
He's gonna
I'm not just gonna haphazardly.
No.
Yeah.
I trust you.
That's the reason why I told him to come to you, because he has been looking for a while.
Of course I checked. I've been checking for the last 3-4 days. Of course I checked. And I checked for like half an hour here. The man said that he saw me sitting here for half an hour checking my bag. Again, I don't like being handled, and I don't like being treated like, come on now. I don't like being treated like there's something wrong with me. All right? I left my bag and you guys care, and something went missing out of it. Now you're saying that you're not responsible. Now I thought, for me, what I'm thinking, you guys aren't responsible for things lost, so it means if I'm upstairs or I leave something in here, I don't think you mean that if I hand you my property and something gets missing out of my property that you're not. So I mean, if that's what you're saying, man.
What I'm trying to say is, in order for that to have happened, someone would have had to have the code. No one got the code but the chaplains.
The code.
The code is a lock. No one went back there. I mean, and you're telling me that it happened the night before, so that
I
means
didn't say it
that
happened the night before.
you don't know when it happened.
I said that you asked me the last time I saw my drive, and I said it was the night before the last. So it could have been within a 48-hour period. I wasn't trying to start any kind of trouble. All right, something went missing. I was asked to fill out a report. I'm smart enough to know that if I don't fill out the report and someone else fills it out, that I never filled out a report. You understand what I'm saying?
But I asked you to do it,
Okay,
but you didn't.
because this gentleman here was sitting out here filling out the paper. I figured I would at least get to sign something. So
You
I
fill out a report, Ray.
Not him. The gentleman who was standing here. This brother over
But
here.
he wasn't there when me and you was talking. Ray was.
He's the one who filled out the report.
Shit.
Rob was here too?
Yeah, Rob.
He's wonderful. Listen what I'm saying. Listen what I'm saying.
So he asked her what happened.
I'm smart enough to know that if I fill out a report for you and I sign it for you, that means I have whatever freedom I can to retract that report because you never filled it out.
Trying to be honest as I can be to you.
Okay.
There's no way of us knowing.
No way.
There is no cameras. There's no way of us knowing.
I don't listen. I don't want you to do anything about it. I just want a copy of the initial report.
Could you please fill out something yourself? I'll get what he wrote down. If
And
he
I don't
said,
get a copy of that.
I have not checked yet.
All right.
I mean, this,
Okay, but that's all I was asking from the beginning. That's what this whole conversation was about from the beginning. Can I get a copy of the report? I never asked you.
I want to advise you a moment. You know,
I never wanted you to chastise
no,
anybody.
I do want to advise you something. You know,
Yeah, I'm good. I'm chilling over here. I'm always good.
I'm fine. You're asking something right now to follow through.
I'm not asking you.
No. After he told me it was in my box, I need to follow through.
Okay.
This ain't my normal routine. I normally talk to people at 9 o'clock
Okay.
to do what me and you doing.
Thank you very
I'm
much.
ignoring all of this stuff here because I normally do this at 9.
Okay.
Now mind you, keep that. Please keep it because the next time you come here, that's going to apply all the time.
Okay.
The guy before you that came in right before you, the day before, I explained to you. He said the same thing. My laptop was in my bag. Chaplain, what happened to my laptop? I said, I have no idea. Just listen. I have no idea what happened to your laptop. And he checked, because he was just doing a feely. And he found his laptop.
What's that got to do with me?
That got to do with nobody knows what's in your bag. Nobody.
It doesn't. I feel like you're almost deliberately missing the point. Hey, listen, forget all that. The initial report that was made, and you get it in your mailbox. Can I please get a copy of it?
Okay.
Thank you very much.
All right, make sure, what's your bed number?
Bed number 11. All right. Am I going to have it when I come in tonight?
You may not. You may not.
I may not. Because I asked for a report. I'm being handled, and now that I'm trying to get a copy of that, I'm risking losing my bed. I haven't been disrespectful.
No, I didn't say your bed was going to be long. Could you calm down for a moment?
You said I may not have it when I come back. You just said that.
Because I got to unsort all this all day. I'm not going to on purpose not give it to you. I'm about to pull out my pen and write. Could you just calm it down?
I don't
No,
know,
really.
I don't know what I was supposed to take from that. If I ask you if I'm gonna have my bed tonight, you say I may not.
No. That ain't your bed.
I don't.
You said the sheet. You said, am I going to have it when I get back?
No, I'm sorry. Misunderstanding.
You said the sheet. You didn't say the bed.
No, hold on. In context, you said, "What is your bed number?"
Right.
I said 11, and then I said, "Am I gonna have it when I come back?"
Well, you don't do that to me because I'm about to write down your bed
I
number.
was talking about the bed number. All right, I was talking about the sheet.
I mean, yeah.
Listen, I'm not. There's a miscommunication here.
Because you're over talking, you don't want to listen. You're like this right here.
Because I'm being handled.
You're not being handled. You're not. I'm trying to be informational. I'm trying to get all the information properly. I don't do this at 7:30 in the morning. I do this at 9. And there's a reason why we do this at 9. Okay? Lord have mercy, man.
I'm sorry.
I got your bed number. We
I
good.
haven't asked anything. I haven't asked anything out of the
We're not
ordinary.
gonna
raise my voice. Y'all can act like I'm messing up all y'all want to.
No, you're not messing up. You lost something. I'm
feel like
dearly hurt.
I'm dearly hurt that you. Here.
Oh, amen.
Hey,
Go ahead, man. Go ahead. You better let it.
Call a spade a spade.
All right, spade is a spade.
I see you later. Thank you. I do appreciate your time. I do appreciate your time, brother. Have a good day. Who did he say that usually gets in there? He said the chaplain? He said
the morning chaplain was the last
he
one.
said he'd be in there doing stupid stuff. Yeah.
In other words, he allows it.
Yeah, of course he does. Of course he does. I know that.
Huh?
I don't know yet, I gotta figure that out.
Yeah, hi, I'm because I actually I had some belongings, I'm in a shelter, I had some belongings stored away.
You brought me something at the dinner table.
And some of my belongings, I had medication in my bag. That was also, I just found out.
Did you fill out that application today?
And
At dinner, yeah.
I don't have medicine, so I need to have an officer maybe.
Okay, no problem, that sounds good.
It's Sunday breakfast rescue mission. It's 302 Pearl Street. Is that it? 302 Pearl Street, right?
No idea, bro.
It's Sunday breakfast rescue mission. Yes.
They know what Sunday breakfast is.
302 North Fourth Street. Hold on. I'm sorry. Hold on.
302 North 13th Street.
Oh, okay. 302 North 13th Street.
Stop acting like I don't know where Sunday breakfast is.
Yeah, that's Sunday breakfast. Like I'll be at the front entrance on the side. Pearl, P8.
No, Pearl Street. Pearl Street.
Yeah, Pearl. Alfred Evans.
Wait. I was gonna say, make sure you tell them that you call on someone else's phone. How much medication is missing?
In the bag, I had fucking Adderall. Okay, I had Trazodone. I still have some old Lexapro in here that from months ago. Like I don't take that shit often. So they took the Trazodone and the Adderall.
Wow.
Yeah, I read all.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't take like two. Dude, yeah, it's one down. I thought my medicine was missing in my bags and can't do that.
Well, I'm sorry, bro. I apologize.
It's a liability thing. They don't want to admit it.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. They say that when you sign that orange ticket, that means anything that gets stolen, any property that gets stolen, is gone.
Man, I'm not asking. I'm not
They're
asking
not.
for a thing.
They're not liable.
I'm not.
But then here's the thing.
Acknowledge that.
You're
you know?
telling me that in order for me to stay here, I have to keep my stuff